Hi guys, it's John V3 IPS. I have a little bit of a dilemma, but the dilemma was solved. Actually, it's probably a good thing. So at Dayton, I picked up this Explorer pouch, very nicely made pouch. It's got Velcro on the back. It fits with the Gigaparts Explorer series. And they had them on sale for half price, so I bought one each of all their bags. I even have one for this, my 7300, my 817, 818. So the problem is I have these rails that were 3D printed by a friend of mine, and he couldn't print them on his. He's got a fairly expensive 3D printer, and I had to put, it's the only size I had of, I put some crazy glue on it and put some heat shrink tubing on there to kind of hold it together, because once it's screwed in, it's fine. So it does provide protection. But when this bounces, this flexes. And what I noticed is it's already cracked. So you should be able to see that. You know, there's a crack there. So, you know, same on the other side. So it's not really the best protection, but it's 3D printed. That's what you get, right? So, hey, I'm excited, right? Hey, it's gonna go in my pouch, and it's gonna go in my Explorer bag or my other bag, and I have a problem. The extrusions. If I do manage to get it in here, the flaring also prevents it from going into the bag. I have the same problem with my FT-818 in their bag for the 818, and I have flare handles as well for that one. So that doesn't fit in. But anyways, doesn't matter. If I'm on a trip and this is going in my luggage, I could take the rails off. But if I'm out in the field, I kind of really don't want to put rails on and off. But anyways, hey, there's some workarounds there. But anyways, look, garbage as far as I'm concerned. The 705, I went through 3 different cages. 3 different guys printed it on their printer. They all kind of gave up, fall apart. One was in the sun, actually started melting and got warped. I kind of gave up on that. I tried the, I tried it and I gave up on it. So anyways, so now let's take these off. So I found the problem. So I wanted something that was flat. Remember, M4 screws, 6mm maximum, because it will protrude inside the radio, and the ones they sell at Home Depot are 12mm, so they're too long. So don't bother, but I don't know where I got these screws from. I think these came from ICOM, actually. So kind of junk, cracked, they're flimsy. But you know, hey, for 3D, they're free, they're cheap, your friend will make it for you, you'll be really happy. So Cheligance website, cheligance.com, the good people there, always coming up with great ideas. They have, guess what, rails for the 891. 4 days later, after placing my order, it arrived, no issues whatsoever, wrapped so they don't get scratched, comes with screws, hex nuts, and nice, they include the hex nut wrench for it, because this is probably maybe a 3 or 4mm head. Okay, so let's put these rails on here. Very simple. It doesn't even come with instructions, but you don't need it. Why? Because there's only 2 screws on each side. Pretty self-explanatory. The other nice thing that these guys did is they added the feet on here, right? So when they were doing their field testing, they found that having the feet protrusions would be beneficial. Now, you still have access to the front bail to lift the radio up, which is kind of, you kind of need that when you're operating in the park. Now, you know what? Don't tamp on these hard. I would just, you know, hand tighten. They don't have to be super tight. I'm always worried we're going to strip threads or something like that, but it is a strong aluminum chassis. Okay, so protection from drops, protection from the front. I like how in the back it protects it. He's got 2 feet on it, again, based on feedback and also from field testing. There's 4 feet there, so it'll stand up. So that's kind of nice. You can't do that with that. You can put it on its side as well too. And you have access to the bail at the front, so you can put it on an angle, but you also have feet on it. So probably what I'll do is I'll probably locate some rubber pads here and put some feet on it. But yeah, very happy with it. So, and they're not that expensive. I was kind of surprised. I thought they would be kind of higher priced, but they provide value-based products. So now it slides in perfectly into my pouch. And caution, delicate knobs and screens. So you always know at the top, that's where the knob is, and here at the bottom. So you got access at the bottom. Obviously you can put your cables out of the bottom here and stuff like that. So perfect, look at that. Now I'm happy. Cost me a little bit more money, but I learned the hard way. Buy once, cry once. Buy quality means you're not buying it 2-3 times. Or having my friends running around with their 3D printers saying, hey John, how'd that work out? Hey, not bad, but you know what? It didn't take long until it cracked. I don't know what plastic this is. It's not PLA, but I do not believe it to be some of the ABS that I've heard people talking about. So, you know, maybe on a normal bed printer, these 3D printed ones in ABS, or the type of plastic you see some of the antenna brands using. You know, hey, you know, you put on your 3D printer and, you know, 28 hours later, you've got some arms, you're ready to go. But for me, not only am I solving a problem by able to use my investment in a $15 pack that I bought, also provide, you know, rock solid radio protection. And we're getting that with these Cheligance rails. So they do make a lot of other different products. I'm a big fan of their antenna products and dabbling in various accessories from them. So I'm gonna have a video there. I'm gonna show you some stuff I'm doing with mobile and some accessories that Cheligance offers that allows you to put those telescopic whips to use. As you know, they have an M10 thread, and they have adapters for it and all that. But that'll be for another video. I think I did an open box video just to kind of show where the concept goes, what I was planning on doing. But there we go. Cheligance JNC radio. These are CNC machine, laser cut, beautiful smooth finish on it. I think they call this electrostatic painting. You know, well thought out. So my motto is field tested and approved by VE3 IPS, and FT-891 rails from Chelegance are very, very highly recommended. Save your investment and have fun while doing it. Get outdoors, go make some contacts. And remember, maybe 10 meters seems dead, but take a few minutes and try calling CQ. You may be surprised who pops back up on you in 10 meters. There's starting to be some funny stuff happening on 10 now. And if you don't call out, nobody will know that somebody's trying to make a contact. 73s.